Season 3 is out, ladies and gentlemen. Season 3 has arrived. The long-awaited 6-month wait for the next season installment of Halo Infinite has came out, and today I bring you a little bit difference in the content on the usual fucking VPJ channel. So this content is going to be a bit of review, a bit of a breakdown, my thoughts and opinions on Halo Infinite Season 3. I've been playing now for a full weekend, and I'm going to give to you, as a true Halo fan that I am, and a proper wordsmith that I am, I'm going to give to you my thoughts and opinions, because of course they matter, and of course people do care about my opinions, and it's not totally just a fact that no one gives a single fuck about what I've got to say. So without further ado, let's dive in. So as I said, Halo Infinite Season 3 was a long-awaited next installment to the Halo Infinite live service fucking model that 343 Industries are going with. Now, historically, this has been the worst live service model I think I've ever seen in a first-person fucking shooter game. They've released 2 seasons, each has been extended to 6 months long. They've been drier in content than the fucking desert is in water, and overall, they've not been great. Now, one thing I will say, with Season 3 coming out, that has been reversed. This season is going to be 3 months long. It's stocked full with content. It actually feels like a proper season of a live service game. And yeah, we've got a lot of shit to talk about here. So, without further ado, the first thing we see when we dive into Season 3 is the next installment of the story. Now, 343 Industry have went down this fucking path of having a story mode along with their seasons, and the story mode is there's 2 Spartans. The UNSC has obviously fallen down since the destruction of Infinity and shit like that, and they're building themselves back up in the underbelly. It's like Star Wars Rebellion, the classic underdog story, the classic fucking Rocky Balboa, that fucking bullshit. We've seen it a million fucking times before, but guess what, we're seeing it again, but this time it's spacemen fighting in space. Well, not in space, on a massive ring floating through space. But essentially, it's the UNSC. They're trying to build back up, they're training people back up again, they're getting secret intel on the Banished and shit like that. And the story that we got in Season 1 and Season 2, it was 2 Spartans, some cunt called Din, some cunt called something else, went away and managed to retrace artifacts and development that the Banished were creating a Banished AI. And what we see in Season 3 is that the Banished AI that they managed to bring back in Season 2's story, which was shit by the way, essentially this story up until this point was absolute fucking dog meat. It was shit. It was, oh yeah, there's Banished, we're doing shit, play the game away, play multiplayer and spend money on our fucking game. But in Season 3 they've actually expanded it out a little bit. So what's happened is they've went and got this Banished AI and brought it back to base to analyse, and then one of the Spartans has basically found that the fucking Spartan, the Banished AI is infecting him. It is infecting him, he's going fucking nuts, he's getting flashbacks of like old PTSD war, Human Covenant war flashbacks where fucking Pelicans are crashing, the wheels are coming off Warthogs. Real fucking scary shit is going on here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's the Banished AI that's infecting his brain and causing this. So yeah, as I says, the cutscene, the beginning cutscene kind of shows all these bad fucking dreams he's having, and it builds up for the story that is going to be Season 3 Battle Pass. And basically we get to a point where we're going to have to train up the troops, keep training, keep fighting, while they figure out what the fuck is going on with this geezer. Now, that's where it gets left to this day. We do have 2 more not fracture events, but like mini story events coming halfway through Season 3, and then at the end of Season 3, which I think are going to neatly wrap up this Season 3 story in a bow going into Season 4 in 3 months time. What do I think of the story? Nah, it's alright. I mean, it's better than fucking Season 2. It's pretty cool that they're doing a live service story. Every game fucking does it after Fortnite pretty much showed people this is how it's fucking done. So Halo Infinite are having a crack at it now, and I will say it is a big improvement on Season 1 and Season 2's story, which was essentially just a way to point the player to fucking buying things from the store. So it is a massive improvement. It obviously I think leans heavily into the introduction of Infected later on the season. I think we can pretty much guarantee that an Infected mode is going to be coming out. For fuck's sake, the guy is getting fucking infected. If we don't get an Infected mode in this season of all seasons, I'm going to fucking kick off. But yeah, I think it's pretty much sure it's a way to tie in the Infected mode, and it's also just a bit of interesting content on the story mode. Doesn't look like we're going to get any campaign DLC anytime soon. That shit is dried up. But listen, we'll take it where we can get it. It's an improvement. I like it. Let's fucking see where it goes. Alright, it's a bit fucking trippy, but let's see where it goes. A lot of people as well thinking that there could be a possible live event tied to this story, because if you go on maps on Halo Infinite now, you see kind of showings that banish the eyes taking over the maps, taking over the training camps that the UNSC are building back up from, with things like live fire having orange flashes and screens all over it. Now that's pretty fucking cool. I don't think there will be a live event. I don't think there's going to be fucking Travis Scott dropping in on fucking cliffhanger like it was in Fortnite, but we'll see. They're clearly trying something different. I rate it. It's cool. Let's fucking have a wee bit more of it. That's pretty much it. Now, into the big bad boy battle pass, right? We've got an 100 tier battle pass coming up thick and fast with over 180 rewards. Now, first and foremost, battle passes, I don't like them. I don't really agree with them. I would rather have just a clear progression route, but I mean, 343 have had this game out now for over 2 years, almost 2 years, and there's still no progression system in a first person shooter game, which I don't know whose fucking idea that was, but let me just say to you, fuck you. But we've got the battle pass, so we'll see how we get on with that, and it's a big fatty style 100 tier battle pass, and you know what, it's alright. I'll be honest, my favourite battle pass was the Heroes of Reach one, because Mark 5 is just goated, and in my mind it is the best armour core. But in this battle pass we're seeing 2 more armour cores in Mirage and Chimeria. My notes on it would be Chimeria looks like some shit from a different game. It looks like some shit for fucking Mass Effect, some shit for like Gears of War or Dead Space. It doesn't really look Halo-y to me. It's just a guy in a spacesuit with a shredded as fuck six-pack that wouldn't look out of place at the side of a hotel pool in Magaluf. But some folk like it. It's not personally for me. It still kind of seems dry in as far as customizations when you actually go into the content, but it does the job. What can I say? It's okay. We're getting more armor cores, which I don't really agree with armor cores in general, to be honest. I would rather just have one thing where you can mix everything, but 343 need to make fucking money somehow, and we need to respect that, I guess, even though it is just not Halo at all. It's what you're going to get with a free-to-play game, isn't it? The next armor core we've got is Mirage. Now, from what I've seen on YouTube, this is a divisive, is that the right word? This splits the community. Some folk like it, some folk don't. I will say one thing, some of it's cool, but why the fuck do all the helmets look like they belong on a fucking bug? Every single one of the helmets to me look like the head of a wasp, the head of a bee, the head of a fucking bottlefly. They all look like they belong on bugs. They wouldn't look out of place in fucking Bugs Life, all these helmets. I don't understand why that's the case or why they've done it like that, but to me they all just look like fucking insects. So, I mean, yeah, it's cool. I'm going to grind it. But for me personally, I still prefer Mark 5. I still actually prefer Season 2's armor core, which was like Rakasha, which was, I thought that was fucking minted, to be fair. This one just looks like a genuine outtake from Bugs Life, so that's my opinion on it. But listen, it's content, you can't fucking knock it. What I will say in this battle pass, I think is absolutely slapping to an X degree, is the extra things you get from Mark 7. I think some of the Mark 7 customizations, which I stumbled upon in my last stream, are fucking stunning. Some of the Mark 7 armor coatings are stunning, and also some of the weapon coatings and weapon variants are fucking unbelievable. Some of the camos you're getting on weapons from this battle pass are genuine horndacious. They're fucking superb. So to that, 343, I tip your hat. Mirage Chimeria looks like a cunt with a six-pack. One looks like a cunt that looks like a cunt that looks like a bug. So not for me personally, but the Mark 7 customization and the weapon customization, fucking hell, they are saucy. Now, the next thing. Maps. In this battle pass, we've got 2 arenas and 1 big team battle maps. And one thing I will say first and foremost is every one of these maps feels different. Halo Infinite has been slagged previously for just having grassy, rocky environments and the usual fucking shitty biome across every single map. In this battle pass, we see 1 Forerunner map, 1 snowy kind of cliffhangy Oni base map, and 1 big team battle desert map, like desert sandy fucking map. So they're 3 completely different environments, and I think all 3 of them visually look fucking superb. First map I want to discuss is Chasm, which is like the Forerunner map. It's a 3 long alleyways with snipers on either side. It's okay. It's okay. It's not my favourite map in this battle pass. It's by no means my favourite arena map, but it's a solid fucking 7 out of 10. It's not like that map that with the rocket, I can't remember what it's called, the one with the fucking rocket in the middle of it that's absolute dog meat. I hate that arena map, but it's okay. It's not Live Fire, which for me is the best arena map, but it does the job. I think it's a solid 7. You need these maps in your game to make the other ones look better. It's solid. I like the use of the snipers on either side. If you're good at a sniper, this is going to be the map for you. I am fucking chronically shit at it, therefore that might be why I don't like it as much, but yeah, it's a new environment, rate that. The next one, Cliffhanger. My fucking god. Cliffhanger is absolutely superb. This for me goes straight to the top as one of my favourite arena maps in Halo Infinite. I think when we got the teasers of this map, a lot of folk thought it might be too big, it might just be way too big for a 4v4, but no, is it fuck. This is a super map. I think it plays great across all different game modes. It's got a great sandbox of weapons with mixes of swords and gravity hammers for the close combat areas and snipers and stuff like that as well. And it's just a super map. I fucking love this map. I think 343 have done a great job. I love the theme, the snowy feeling of the map. I think it plays well across all game modes, new game modes. One Flag CTF I played the other day on stream and I thought, fucking hell, this map is superb for One Flag CTF. It was superb. Weapon spawns are insane. Yeah, I think overall this is one of the better arena maps, and 343 have really fucking hit it out the park with this bad boy. Finally, big team battle map, Oasis. Now, I ain't talking fucking Wonderwall or Cast No Shadow, but this map, it's alright, it's solid, it's a new environment. I'm not a massive fan of big team battle, which might skew my... I feel like it's not enough fast-paced action for me, but I realise that is just the nature of big team battle. But it's good, there's good areas for vehicle fucking gameplay, Warthog areas that you can navigate a tank, and I was going off with a Scorpion the other day there, and it's also got like a nice close combat-y bit as well for when you're getting down to the nitty-gritty, the fucking Needler combat, the fucking Bulldog combat, shit like that. It's got areas for that too, so I think it's a good balance. And also as well, the fact that it's just a new fresh environment in the desert environment just is amazing. I think that is one thing that I criticise 343 for, a lot of other people criticise 343 for, and they've answered our critics, and they've fucking fired out 3 new maps, all in 3 different environments, and they're all fucking stunning. So yeah, big team battle, I think it's good, it's a refresher, and yeah, hopefully more of these refreshing maps to come in the future. Right, the new weapon. The new weapon. Now, I do not know what to think about this. The 343 Industries have brought a new weapon to Halo Infinite in the M392 Bandit. It is a remake of the DMR from Halo Reach. It is a single fire, medium to long range, I don't know, gun. And it came out in this season's Battle Pass. Now, I have played for hours, I've banked hours and hours, the full weekend of playing since it came out. I still do not know if I like this weapon or not. Some games I'm going fucking nuts, I'm popping headies, I'm ripping folk off the head glitches. The next minute I'm fucking firing an entire round into some cunt's head and he's absolutely sponging it. I do not know, it might be a skill issue. Now let me just say it now, it might be a skill issue, and when I say might be, it probably fucking is, but I cannot tell if I like this weapon or not. I just don't know. Sometimes it feels really rewarding and things like that, other times it feels like this is just an absolute piece of shit. Another problem I've got with it is I don't know where it stands in terms of like what is the need or use for this weapon. Like, I feel like it's a medium to long range or medium to just kind of like a medium range weapon, but if I had the option between the bandit and the commando or the BR, I'm going for the commando and the BR 100% of the time. I don't even think it's close. I think the recoil on the bandit is insane, and yeah, I just think when you toss it up against the commando and the BR, personally I would rather go for the BR or the commando, but ultimately, the more weapons in the sandbox, the better. I think in the pro scene, they all seem to be fucking loving this shit. I don't know why. They all love the fuck out of this weapon for some reason. Probably because it takes skill to use, which is hence why I think it's shit. But I think ultimately, as it says, the more weapons in the sandbox, the better. I can see why some people think it's fun. And it does have a good look to it. It looks really fucking cool. And that purple rain camo that you can get when you complete the weekly ultimate challenge for the first week of the battle pass is fucking sick. So yeah, more weapons, bigger sandbox. Don't really know where it fits into the current catalogue, but listen, you can't knock it. Finally, folks. Finally, we've got a new game mode. Escalation Slayer. Now, what the fuck is Escalation Slayer? When I first played this game mode on Cliffhanger, I was so fucking bewildered. I think it was Cliffhanger. I was so bewildered at what was going on. Cue the clip now. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know the objective of this game mode. I don't know why there's pictures of guns at the bottom of my screen here. What the cock and balls is going on? I just did not understand what the fuck was going on. I couldn't understand the rules. It was like gun game. I didn't know how many kills I needed to move on to the next gun, the next round, how I got points. It was so fucking confusing. But as I actually wrapped my head, I think that's more my problem because I have a fucking peanut brain. But as I wrapped my head around it and played a few games and got used to it, this game mode actually is really fun. And the weapons they've got in the game mode for progressing are really good. Getting to that skull on the last weapon is funny as fuck when you've got 8 people battering around the map trying to slap each other to death with a skull. Is awesome. It suits the new maps really well. I think I played it as well on like Aquarius and some other maps, like Hydro and shit, and it was pretty fun as well. So yeah, it is a fun game mode. One thing I will say, it's called the Escalation Slayer, so I don't know whether they plan on bringing the same sort of gun game, team-based gun game feel to other game modes like an Escalation Strongholds or an Escalation Oddball or some shit like that. But either way, it's pretty fun. I enjoy it. It's just a team-based gun game. I would like to see gun game solo, like a free-for-all gun game. But yeah, I rate it. Escalation Slayer, it's good, it's fun. Much like the Bandit, it can be fun, it can be good. It's nothing to fucking write home about, even though I'm now sitting creating a full 20-minute video about it. But it's good and it's fun and I enjoy it. So, overall opinions on this Battle Pass. I think, as I said, it's refreshing to get our first taste of what I think is a good step going forward for Halo Infinite. This is the first season in this live service game that I feel is an actual fully fledged content-fueled season that's got enough content to justify a 3-month-long timeline before the next season, Season 4, comes out. I think the story looks like it's going somewhere interesting. I'm not a massive story fucking geek, but it looks like it might be going somewhere interesting. I thought the maps are banging as far as refreshing and new atmospheres. Battle Pass content, if you love Bug's Life, yeah, you're going to love this. And the new weapon, it might just be because I'm shit. Overall, I think this Battle Pass is a step in the right direction from Halo. What I'm worried about, is it too little too late? With Season 1 and Season 2 being absolute fucking dog meat, is it too little too late for this 343 Industries to bring back an Istanbul 2005 Liverpool versus AC Milan level comeback and get this game back into the public eye? Who knows? All I can say, Season 3 is full of content, it's full of fun. Go download it, go play it. For me, out of 10, I'm going to give Season 3 a 7.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this type of content, just kind of me sitting down speaking. It's a bit fucking weird for me, so sorry if I'm speaking too fast or too slow or just like a rambling fucking madman. But yeah, let me know what you think. And if I should keep doing this type of content, review type content in the future, let me know. But yeah, thanks as always for watching, and I'll fucking catch you guys in the next one, fellas.